Man, whether you like it or not, when DMX talks, people listen. Now, the other day, in case you missed this, DMX was doing an Instagram interview with Fat Man Scoop. And him and Fat Man Scoop started talking about their list of top 5 rappers, and Fat Man Scoop pretty much threw Lloyd Banks' name in there, and then he went on and said, "Look, Lloyd had pretty much some of the best one lines ever." DMX pretty much came back and said, "Can you name him?" Fat Man Scoop couldn't name him, so DMX was pretty much alluded to, you know what I mean, him being trash. So Lloyd Banks, being the gentleman that he is, kind of just shook it off, shrugged his shoulder, and said, "Look, I have no clue. God bless him. I'ma pray for him." And we kind of left it at that. Well, 2 days later, DMX responds, and here's what he responded with. He said, "It takes a real nigga to admit when he's wrong. My apologies to Lloyd Banks. I was thinking Tony Yayo when I was asked about Banks. I F with Banks." So, in essence, he comes back and he apologized to Lloyd Banks, but he goes and throws a shot at Tony Yayo. And I mean, again, this is a competitive sport. I'm sure Tony's not gonna take it like that, but again, if you've been following, especially these two, you know that, especially in New York back in those times, everybody was pretty much either beefing with or had some type of an issue with somebody. And sometimes, these beefs can last. Look at 50 Cent and Rick Ross. Look at 50 Cent and Ja Rule. Look at, all these different rivalries in hip hop where you see people will continue to take shots at people, and even though these dudes is damn near 50 years old. I mean, at the end of the day, we all know what Lloyd can do. We all know what Tony Yayo can do. I'm sure people that rock out with this channel are fans of Yayo, Banks, and DMX. You know what I mean? So it kind of is what it is. I thought it was, cool for DMX to come back and say, "Nah, I was wrong. I ain't talking about Yank. I ain't talking about Banks. I'm talking about Yayo." So let me know what y'all think in the comment section of this video, man. Do you rock with Banks? Do you rock with DMX? Do you rock with Yayo? Are you looking forward to a DMX project? I know I kind of am. I'm rooting for DMX. I rock out with him. I'm looking for a project, more curiosity than anything, to see what he's going to be talking about and to see if he can try to get anywhere near the level that he was back in the early 90s and 2000s. So let me know in the comment section what you think about this video, man. Lloyd Banks. I'm glad Lloyd didn't really go off or whatever, because I mean, at the end of the day, it's DMX. He's wilding out. He's just talking. He says what he wants to say. So you can't always take it on the chin like that. You just got to be confident and know, look, I know what I am. Who is he to say anything about what I am right now? So shout out to Lloyd, shout out to DMX and Tony Yayo here from the Hip Hop News Uncensored channel. Go ahead and smash that like button and make sure y'all share this video. DMX apologizing, retracting his statement about Lloyd Banks, but in essence, taking a little bit of a jab at Tony Yayo. It's your boy, Old Guy. Hey, man, if you're not checking out the Hip Hop Uncensored podcast, you don't know what you're missing, man. We've been getting so many different interviews we're going to be inundating you with. We got so many more on the schedule, so I want you guys to go check out the Hip Hop Uncensored podcast, whether it's on Spotify, Google Play, iTunes, no matter where you're at, no matter what device you got, you can check our podcast out. Type in the Hip Hop Uncensored podcast. Um, all the interviews you see on here, you'll get the full versions of those interviews. Sometimes we just clip out a 10 to 20 minute version, but on the podcast, you get all full. The full video, was usually is between 1.5 hours. So yeah, man, I appreciate you guys checking out the content today. Also, if you want to get more content that we do over here, if you want to be alerted when the next video drops, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and make sure you hit the notification bell and select the option that says get all notifications from this channel. That's the only way you're going to be alerted when new breaking news happens and when we drop one of the many dope interviews that we're going to be dropping. Hey, man, it's your boy, Old Guy Hip Hop News Uncensored, over and out. Peace.